Dawn crept across the ruined fields near back, mud with pale orange light. Mist curled around crumbling barns and shattered farmhouses. For a few moments the world was quiet, but not peaceful. The silence felt fragile, like glass about to break. Inside a deserted farmhouse, Ukrainian Corporal Andriy Melnyk rose from restless sleep. His boots were damp from the previous night's rain. He rubbed his eyes and stared through a cracked window at the still battlefield, knowing calm never lasted long here. Andriy adjusted the straps of his helmet and checked the weight of his rifle. Routine had become a comfort, a way to keep fear locked away. Around him, the makeshift shelter smelled of smoke, dust, and cold metal. At 24 years old, he already felt older than his years. He had left behind university plans and dreams of traveling. War had turned him into a man who measured life in hours survived. Before stepping outside, Andriy removed a photo from his pocket. His mother stood smiling beside their small home, sunflowers glowing behind her. He traced the edges of the picture gently. A quiet promise slipped from his lips, "I'll come home." He tucked the photo away and joined his unit in the trenches. The soldiers prepared in tense silence, loading magazines, tightening gear, exchanging tired nods. Their sergeant briefed them quickly. Enemy movement to the east. Hold the line at all costs. Nobody asked questions. They already knew how this day would unfold. At mid-morning, the sky shattered with sound. Artillery slammed into nearby barns and fields. Earth exploded into clouds of dirt. Shockwaves rattled bones. Andriy dove into cover as debris rained into the trench. The peaceful dawn had vanished immediately, replaced by chaos. A sharp buzzing cut through the smoke. Enemy drones swept overhead. Soldiers fired blindly into the sky, while radio commands bled through static. Explosions flashed across the field. The air reeked of burning metal and fire. Forward, reload, duck, shoot, repeat. This was war reduced to survival instincts. Through the swirling smoke, Andriy spotted his sergeant lying in the trench. Blood darkened his jacket. He rushed to his side and knelt, gripping his shoulder. The sergeant whispered weakly, "Don't stop. Keep fighting." His eyes closed, his grip slipped away. There was no time to mourn, no time to feel. War demanded movement. Radio calls echoed, wounded trapped in open ground. Without hesitation, Andriy sprinted forward. Bullets whipped around him. Explosions kicked dirt skyward. He pulled one soldier to safety, then a second. He ignored the screaming in his ears and the burning in his legs. He kept running back. As he reached a third wounded soldier, an explosion rocked the battlefield. Andriy felt a violent impact and collapsed. Pain ripped through his side. The world spun. Smoke drifted past as he lay helpless in the churned mud. He forced a shaky hand into his pocket and pulled out the photograph. The smiling face of his mother stared back at him through blurred vision. His lips moved quietly. "I tried." The roar of battle faded into distant echoes as darkness softened the edges of the world. That night, inside a dim medical tent, a medic wrote another name, Corporal Andriy Melnyk K.A. No cameras recorded the moment. No speeches followed. One more helmet was placed on a rifle at the edge of the battlefield. Another family would soon receive a letter meant to explain the unexplainable. Far away from gunfire, sunflowers swayed beneath golden sunlight. They looked just like those in Andriy's photograph. Life continued quietly, unaware of the sacrifice made so it could remain peaceful. War histories would remember battles and dates, but the real cost of war lived within days like his one soldier's last day.